Welcome back, everyone. We are saying cheers to the weekend with summer white wines.
With the help of Happy Harry's General Manager, Dustin Mitzel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's starting to become summer slowly but surely, so this is the perfect time to have this discussion.
It'll get here.
I saw the 70s start to reach, the forecast. So, I'm thinking backyard, barbecues, lakes, all those things. And when you think about the barbecue, you think about just friends and family around the patio. And I love, when I'm grilling, it doesn't matter what I'm grilling, I love to have a great white wine as I'm doing the manly grilling out there. But whether you're, if you're cooking beef, cooking chicken, whatever you're gonna do, it's fun to kind of know what should I pair up with those proteins.
Because you want to really get the feel for it.
Absolutely.
Make it rich, the food, make them combine, coordinate.
And people look at whites especially, and they get kind of confused because, a lot of whites are sweet. Yeah. But there's a ton of whites that are not sweet. So I thought I'd break it down here kind of simply for you guys.
Okay.
The first category is the sweet ones here. I brought the Tiradero Moscato. Moscato is a sweet white grape. Wonderful, especially for people that don't drink a lot of wine, because it's not going to have any, huge dryness or bitterness to it. It's going to be approachable and sweet and fun. And that one, you could have, appetizers or finger foods or just sitting around on a nice day. Something that's a little bit less sweet, and it's also got a little brighter acidity, is this Dr. L Riesling from Germany.
Yeah.
Germany has about 100 days of sunlight during the growing season, which translates on your tongue as a little tingle of effervescence going across when you drink them. So they're really fun to pair up with spicier dishes or Asian cuisine. The German Rieslings are just perfect for that one. And that one retails for around 13 bucks. So you get a wonderful German Riesling with a lot of depth of flavor without breaking the bank.
That's good to know too, because Chinese food or any kind of Asian food, it's hard to know sometimes.
Right. Well, you think of a chemistry equation.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best thing to do is to balance it. So you take one extreme and you counter it with something else, and it brings it to center, and it's good. So.
Nice.
If you want to get fancy, a lot of people, like their lobster and their crab legs and their sweet, rich seafoods. This Pichot Vouvray from France. Vouvray is basically 100% Chenin Blanc from the Loire region in France. And this one has a lot of viscosity to it, so it has a lot of body, but it has this really beautiful sweetness and this very pretty acidity, and it's gorgeous with lobster or crab. I mean, it really holds up to those meats. Even if you don't like anything sweet, which this isn't sweet per se, it just handles those foods so nicely. So, and this one retails for around 21 bucks, so you get a really fantastic wine that pairs up appropriately with that very expensive seafood. So,
nice.
The next one is for people that like Pinot Grigios, which are light, clean, crisp, refreshing white wines. There's another style, it's kind of a cousin to a Pinot Grigio, called Ruffino Orvieto. And Orvietos are just these pretty balanced white wines from Italy. If you're not sure what to pair up, you have chicken or you have walleye or something, and your guests are maybe not into the bigger stuff yet, pour this one. It's a great one. I guarantee you, if you have friends and family on the patio, you open this one up, the cap will not go back on. It'll go away because everybody will say, this is great, this is nice and fresh, and it retails for around $13. So you get a really nice crowd-pleasing wine that's very inexpensive.
It's a great cocktail one, and you can even segue into another wine once a meal.
Absolutely. Build up. Maybe this is your salad wine. Yeah. And then you build up to something bigger for your first course. The next one is a Pinot Gris. People will see Pinot Grigio or Pinot Gris. It's the same grape, just in Oregon. In some California wineries, we'll call it Pinot Gris. This is from Oregon. I love Oregon Pinot Gris because they just have a great depth to them. The acidity it pops just perfectly, and it just has a few additional layers of flavor that I typically find from Willamette So this Willamette Valley Pinot Gris retails around 15 bucks, which is actually for an Oregon Pinot Gris is very affordable.
Okay.
So these are your sweet to light range wines right here, and all of them I think are good crowd pleasers.
Okay, we'll take a quick break, come back with the rest of these four right after this.